I just watched a $50 million Web3 project die. They had the tech, the team, the funding, but they thought X, that is Twitter, is enough to save them. But they were wrong. Meanwhile, Pudgy Penguins hit 1 million TikTok followers with cartoon animated penguins. And here's what crazy. It's not because the penguins have better technology, it's because they understand something that 90% of the Web3 brands are completely missing about how attention works in 2025. If you're not making videos, you literally doesn't exist in front of real people. And I'm about to show you exactly why your text-first strategy is killing your growth and how to fix that before you become the next $50 million Web3 brand. And hey, if you want to help turning your Web3 brand into a video content machine that actually breaks out of the crypto echo chamber, there is a link to do exactly that. Let's go to the main video.
So today, we're talking about the medium that separates successful Web3 brands from the forgotten ones, and why most founders still fighting with one hand tied behind their back. Let me show what the attention economy actually looked like in 2025. So as you can see in this slide, that this slide tells you where the audience actually spend their time resourcefully. 91% of users prefer video content over text-based information. And this is quite obvious. If you just see on yourself, family, friends, relatives, there are hardly people who used to read or, see long text-based content. Majority of them prefer watching Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok, right? This validates the number that 9% of the user prefers video or text. It takes more engagement. Obviously, if people watch more videos, there is a very high chances that people will interact. And why? This is 8x. I also have the reason which you will know later in this video. One of the most shocking statistics was that 5 billion hours watched daily. So in the 24 hours, people see more than 5 billion hours of content. That's huge. It says that across all video platforms. So even if we merge all the video platforms, you can see that there's a lot of possibilities where you can create content for your brand and people will for sure see that. Right now, what is happening with the Web3 brands that they're still marketing to the 2019 attention span. But right now, the world has moved on to 2025. The attention span is very low and it's just 1 or 2 seconds. And if you can't catch your user in that period of time, probably skip the videos. Why? Because they do have a lot of options. So that is also what we need to fix. I will let you know all in this video. So here's the first reason why video isn't optional for Web3 anime. So the first reason is text. Whenever we see post in text, we have only one dimension where a writer can connect with his audience, right? And that is just text. You can't see the emotions. Maybe some great writers can also bring the emotions, but you can't visualize it. For a normal user, it will be tough. For a person who loves reading fictional book, they might understand and can say that this is what the writer wants to say, but it isn't very normal or common to a lot of users. But talking about video, it doesn't have more than 4 dimensions where the creator can create just with the audience, right? First, voice tonality. For example, when you see a creator, when you've watched a lot of videos of a creator, you can easily say whether he's talking or not just by listening to his voice, right? So this is where you connect with the creator. Right? Next, visual presence. You can see that how they are acting, how they are behaving. For example, if you're watching my video right now, you're not just listening to my words, you're also watching my hand movements, how I'm speaking, how I'm making facial expressions with my face. That also matters a lot. You can see the personality, you can see if any creator is creating full-fledged videos like Mr. Beast kind of videos, but even in normal videos, you can see what personality he is, right? And body languages. So what the body language of the creator is. So the video gives you more than 4 dimensions for which you can create trust, whether it is for a creator or for a brand. But if you're just talking about text, it only gives 1 dimension. So the more dimension you have, the more chances you have to build trust with your audience or user. And especially in Web3, where trust is very less, it is very important to create videos so that people can see who is behind the PFP. Because a lot of people in Web3 currently are anonymous and they don't know who is behind the PFP. So if you want to build trust, video is a very easy way to reach you and build trust. And this really works great for the founders. For example, if you talk about the founder of Azuki, Fuzzy Penguin, they're doing great, they're dodged, and they always make public appearance so that people can trust on whom they're betting, right? So this really matters more in the Web3. For example, if there is a new NFT project comes in or a new DeFi project comes in, protocols comes in, there is a very high likely chances that you will use the product of the founder who is doxed, because you can see them and have created a brand using founders funnels. You can easily find that, and with time they will create a lot of trust, which can't be done with just a PF, right? But there's an even bigger reason video matters, and it has to do what's happening to the internet itself, the AI authenticity crisis. So currently, you can see that in a lot of content that are being created recently on a lot of platforms, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, like the visual kind of content, or even if you talk about text-based content, it's far more easier to create content with ChatGPT. You just need to ask and tell a line of two about your content, and ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Perplexity, they can easily create content with that. So in the age of GPT, human faces matter even more. Right now, every content we see, whether it is of a real human or not, we doubt that whether it is a real video or it is a fake video generated by AI. So trust is literally broken in this part. And if you as a founder who can create videos for your users, it builds a huge amount of trust that can never be generated using AI or something like that. And there is one more disturbing part in this, which is the dead internet theory. According to the dead internet theory, 60% of the internet traffic is bots. 60. That means more than 50%, more than like every second account is a bot for guaranteed. And since all those bots are active, so there are 47% fake engagement. People or brands are using those bots to, artificially inflate that matrix so that they can flex with their numbers. And a lot of AI generated content, like 38% of content is just AI generated content. And this is so big as a reason that even if we talk about Altman, even Sam Altman, who is the CEO of ChatGPT, talked about dead internet theory and how big it is. In this post that we can see that even Sam Altman says, I never took the dead internet theory that really seriously, but it seems like there's really a lot of elements on Twitter. So this dead internet theory, it says internet will be dead and will be filled of AI bots and similar kind of stuff. And this is the moment where founders can come and lead it from the front by creating videos which are generated and done by human. This will help a lot to gain trust and cut through the noise, exactly, right? The third reason is where the most Web3 brands completely fail. And the third reason is why most Web3 brands completely fail. And it's face. I know that Web3 is very complex and you can't make it easy for users to understand, right? And that's where video content comes really in help. For example, you can't explain what you have talked to your friend 6 months ago at a particular day. But if I ask you what happened exactly in Transformers movie or Harry Potter Part 1, you can easily tell it, right? Why? Because when you see videos, it is very easy to remember and to understand whether it is a complex topic or not. So what we can do is we can create animations, we can create tutorials, which can be displayed in videos so that it can be easy for newbies to onboard into Web3 or maybe even into your own platform. Because if we write a long blog or text or article, it is very high chances that not a lot of person will read that blog or article, right? When you create videos, it has very high chances that a lot of more people will see videos rather than reading the text. And talking about yourself, just ask a question to yourself that What do you prefer? Reading a 2,000 words of article or a 10-minute video? Probably 10-minute video, right? So you need to understand that founders and brands can leverage videos to create and onboard a lot of new views. And here's the market reality that text-only brands are ignoring. Every major platform favors video content. As much LinkedIn. 2 years ago, they were not, the algorithm didn't boosted video content, but right now, they have a particular section of videos in LinkedIn. Twitter X, Elon Musk did the same in last 12 to 18 months or so. Now, a lot of people are creating content on Twitter and X. Instagram and TikTok is already dominating with their short form content. YouTube is the OG who is also dominating with the short form video and long form video. So you need to understand that people are moving, and also the social media is boom. And now there are hardly people who are very active on text-based platform like Twitter. I agree that they still have a lot of users, but now people are preferring video content over text content. You need to accept that. In the starting, I told you that 91% users are preferring, and I don't think that's it on set stakes. Now, let me show you what this looks like when a Web3 brand gets it wrong, right? That's right. If you have a video first brand, then what will happen compared to text only brand? Video first brand, higher user retention compared to text, which is an obvious lower in was the video first brands where you was explaining using video. You are touching on more than 4 plus dimensions. So you will have stronger community weekend. And on the text side, you won't have that because you are only interacting with one dimension, right? So, and with this, you will also struggle with user educations or videos. It is better funding outcomes for text only brands, weaker community wants, and so on. So the data speaks for itself, right? Video first Web3 brands consistently outperform text only. But here's where the most Web3 founders make their biggest mistake. They think that they don't know what to say. The camera side, they think that it's too technical to explain. They don't know how to edit, and what to say, and what if their videos can be clipped and used to hurt their project. And I get it. When you're new to a thing, you'll obviously feel a lot of problem. And for that, I also have a solution. If you go to my Twitter page, like at the rate of Excalibur_Bhana, I'm doing a 30 days video series. I'm solving one problem per day for creators and founders while creating video content. So you can check out the link is in my description. Go on my Twitter page and see how you can get help from there. Now, let me show you the framework that makes Web3 video content work and how we solve at Framework. So at Framework, we prefer doing things with a better strategy than others. First, you need to understand what your user wants and what you have to deliver. Now, so we need to master the framework, and then we will help the founder or the creator that is creating content for the brand. We help them with how to master the on-camera presence and what are the problems that they will be. And we make sure that they don't feel any problem while creating content. And we handle everything from scripting, editing to publish. And then we lay a strategy for distributing our content on all the other platforms. And then after you shoot the video, we make sure to edit in the best possible way to display a message and post it accordingly to all the systems. This is what we do at Framework, and we turn a founder who is camera shy to come gaining authority in the video content. So that's it. Thanks for watching.
So here's the deal. While you are sitting here perfecting your next Twitter thread, your competitors are out there building the massive video content that honestly, you are never going to catch up if you just keep waiting. In a world where 60% of the audience is just bots and AI garbage, your actual human face on the video, that's like the most valuable thing for your brand. The brand that start making video content right now will lead the market in the year 2026. Now, if you're thinking that, okay, I get it, I need to make videos, but what kind of videos should you exactly make? I have got you covered. My next video break down the exact content playbooks that fits with the different kind of Web3 brands like DeFi, NFTs, gaming, and a lot others. In that video, I show you a specific playbook for all the different type of Web3 brands. You can watch it right here. And if you want help building a video-first Web3 brand that actually cuts through the all fake internet crap and connects with real humans like us, that's literally what we built Pyramid to do. Link below to book a free strategy search. And remember, don't be the next $50 million project that dies. The choice is yours. Evolve or become irrelevant.